Hello students and welcome to DAV Moil Public School Sita Sahangi. Let's begin an online session of Standard 8th Mathematics, and today in the lesson Statistic we are going to discuss about the graphical representation of the frequency distribution table. So graphical representation of frequency distribution table. We have studied in the previous session about arrangement of data in the form of frequency distribution table. Today we are going to study about graphical representation of frequency distribution table, and it is called histogram. It is a graphical representation of the frequency distribution table in the form of rectangles with the class interval as bases, equal bases and heights proportional to the corresponding frequencies, such that there is no gap between any two successive rectangles or bars. Means on the bar graph there are no gaps between the two bars. To make a histogram, take a bar graph that you need. Draw two perpendicular lines, one horizontal and one vertical, intersecting at O. Mark them as OX and OY. Take horizontal line OX as x-axis and vertical line OY as y-axis. Choose a suitable scale for x-axis which represents class limits, and for y-axis which represents frequencies. Then construct rectangles with the class intervals as bases and corresponding frequency as heights. So let's see how to do the histogram by considering an example. Given below is the frequency distribution of the monthly school fee of 50 students. We have to draw a histogram. So here the monthly school fees. See, it is a grouped frequency distribution table which you have studied in the previous session. So groups are 5 groups: 300 to 350, 350 to 400, 400 to 450, 450 to 500 and 500 to 550. Number of school is denoting the frequencies of that particular class. So here is the graph. See here, vertical and horizontal axis, that is x-axis and y-axis. Classes are written on the x-axis. The scale is taken here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 because the frequencies are nothing but the 5, 10, 20, etc. Now here is the symbol used. That symbol is known as king because as our frequency classes starts from 300, so 0 to 300 is full distance is not shown there, and therefore to adjust that distance we have to put the king on the x-axis before the first class interval. So this is how to draw the histogram with no gap between the rectangles and their height is same. Now read the histogram and answer the questions that follows. Here we have to read the histogram. So histogram is already given. We have to read the histogram. So what is the information depicted by the histogram? So if you will see here, on the y-axis number of teachers and on the x-axis age in years, means the information depicted by the histogram is number of teachers with the age group in years. Now second question is, what is the most common group? Most common group means height of the histogram is large in the group of age group of 30 to 35. So its answer is teachers with the age group 30 to 35 years. Third question, what is the number of teachers who are more than 35 years but less than 40 years? So here you have to find out the 35 to 40 in between age, the height of that histogram. So the height of that histogram is 8. and therefore your answer is 8 teachers. Fourth question is, which group contains the same number of teachers? So if you observe it carefully, first and the last group, that is the group of 20 to 25 years and 50 to 55 years, contains the same number of teachers, and this is how to read the histogram. So dear students, today we have learned how to draw the histogram and how to read the histogram, and I hope you might have clear ideas and better understanding of the topic. I explain all the points in details, and here is a small assignment for you, that is to draw a histogram and to read the histogram. I hope you would try honestly to solve the assignment. Thank you. Have a nice day.